It's Sunday. Welcome to best and final day number 1. Mondays is day number 2. Best and final is a term right now in real estate that seems to be thrown around on just about every listing, which basically means bring your best and final offer, which FYI never means best and final. Best and final was used to scare some of the newer agents into putting in offers that are way higher than they probably should have. So don't get scared off by best and final. It never actually means that. But let's talk about you home buyers. I'm going to give you 4 tips, 4 simple ways you can increase the odds of getting that house. Number 1, C, closing date. Buyers, if you're out there and you're putting offers in, don't tell the sellers when you're going to settle. Ask them when they would like to settle. You'd be surprised how many people don't do this, and it's the first mistake that most buyers make. Ask the sellers, when would you like to settle in the house? They generally have a date in mind, and if you hit that date, it's 1 tick in your box. Number 2, loan type. It is a conventional market. Now, that's not to say that FHA, VA, USDA can't get accepted. They have, they will, they'll continue to do so. But the reality is they come with certain requirements and some certain hurdles, and there's a lot more work. So think of it from a seller's perspective. Why go through the extra hassle if you don't have to? But if you are going to do FHA, VA, USDA, you can get your offer accepted. You're just going to have to add a little bit more shine onto it. A, the appraisal. This is huge. And for you new buyers that are getting in the market, this one's a little bit scary, but I'm going to try to make it very simple for you. Let's take the example of a house that's $400,000, renovated, remodeled, whatever. Beautiful house, move-in ready. And let's say you put an offer for $500,000, right? But the bank appraises it at $425,000. This gap, that shortfall, that's your appraisal gap. You need to identify and address that gap up front with your offer if you want your offer to be accepted. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. The sellers now know that the houses are going to get more or fetch more than the bank is willing to pay. So they want that gap to be covered. The 4th item, and it goes hand in hand with that, is your price. Now, using the example we used before, $400,000 house, renovated, remodeled, yada, yada, really nice house. Don't come into that at $390,000. Don't even bother writing it. It's not even going to get looked at. You're not going to get a second phone call. On the flip side, don't even bother writing a $500,000 offer if you're not covering the spread. Otherwise, again, it's not worth the paper it's written on. You might as well write the offer for $500 million, because neither one's going to happen, but at least at $500 million to be funny. And they may give you a phone call back thinking you made a typo, which gives you a second shot to make it happen. Listen, price has to be very much indicative of the market. Look at your target market and put an offer in that's commensurate with what the market activity is. Locate houses that have sold. Look at what did they list for? What did they sell for? What are the averages? And then try to figure out the house that you're looking for. What's the likely appraisal going to be? Now, realtors aren't appraisers, but we can give you a pretty good idea of where a house is going to appraise at. So use that information and address that in making your price as well as your coverage. So CLAP, the clap. Do that and you've got a better shot at getting your house. So you guys have a great afternoon. Good luck. If you need anything or if you have any questions, drop them down below. Call, text, email anytime. I'm going to head in and get some sushi. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a great weekend.